Aries, welcome to your session. We're going to look into and take a look at what you are attached to. And the things that you are attached to, my focus is looking into your unhealthy attachments. All I ask of you, Aries, is that you do not force any of the channel messages. All inquiries, email spiritualguideandlight@gmail.com. Be patient, Aries. I'm not really for sure of what deck I need to start off with you with, so just give me a moment to and I'm trying to find my glasses. Hold on. All right, my Aries fire sign. I hope all is well. When it comes to I have to look into it because all zodiac signs have the 8 of air, which deals with self-doubt, confusion, and free will. For some of you, Aries, you have someone that's in the way. I'm just telling you what I see right now. Because if it's you, you need direction. Let me lift this mic up for some of you. If you have sensitive ears, just one moment. I need to make sure that I put this in notes so that, oh goodness gracious. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me I was signed out. Hold on. I'm not having technical difficulties. Let me give you the backstory on why it was taking some time to come on here. It's because I wanted to hear some background holistic sounds, and so I was trying to use another mobile device, and unfortunately, I navigated all the way around it. So what I need to do now is log back in. Just one moment. Everything happens for a reason. This is what I'm in right now. Let me see. Okay, I'm logged in. What am I trying to do? Okay, this is what I'm trying to do. Just in case this ties into your unhealthy attachment or attachments, I'm being guided to make sure that I note this to compare it to the next session that we have, Aries, in regards to your unhealthy attachment or unhealthy attachments. Oh, zodiac sign. All right. So what I see with the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Air, so you can see what I'm talking about. Aries, all zodiac signs um, need grounding when it comes to um, this Eight of Air. And when it comes to this Eight of Air, consists of self-doubt, confusion, and free will. And what I was saying, Aries, is that someone could be in the way. Okay. When it comes to this someone, they are preventing, they are stalling the person from moving forward, from to keep going, whatever that forwardness is too. The other way that I see this is there's a need of direction. Maybe maybe in the headspace, Aries, you think you're communicating that you're asking for assistance or direction, and unfortunately no one can read your mind. Okay. When it comes to self being in the way, there's a lack of communication. And for the foremost of what I see here is unable to communicate the truth is of being confused. Whether that's self, I really feel it's more about self or your perception of someone else, or your perception on how to go about something. And how it will tie into your unhealthy attachment is, I think about it, Aries. Do you think, or do you feel? Let's keep it simple. How do you feel about someone controlling what you do? And if you need time to think about it, that's fine. Well, just to help you with answering that question is, you are giving your free will when you're giving someone that much power to decide on your choices. Now, if you are Aries where you know that you need assistance when it comes to choice making, open up your mind on how you can learn how to get to the point to where you can make the choices on your own. Because whatever choice this is, it's complicated, and you may be feeling like whoever assists you with making your choices, that you are not independently being heard. I do understand, Aries, or what that consists of, and how I could also make you feel more confident in this space is that I have experience with that. But the difference is I had given up my free will intentionally just to experience how it would be if someone was to make a choice for me. even though I demonstrate what it is I need and what I want, are, the possibilities of experiencing something fresh or new. I give direction. I communicate. Now, when it comes to obliviousness, there's two sides of the coin. There's the head side of actually being oblivious, and the tail side of the coin where you're not oblivious, but oblivious is being casted upon you. Let's go ahead and move forward. I don't want to get stuck in this side note energy for all 12 zodiac signs, Aries. Let's dive into your attachments, your unhealthy attachments. I still haven't decided on what deck we should start off with. All right. I think let's focus on you first. Let's take a look at some self-awareness messages. What are the unhealthy attachments that you have regarding yourself? One of them that I do see with the Eight of Swords is the fact that you wait. It's like you don't have to wait to be told what to do. You don't have to wait for a yes. You don't have to wait to be invited. You don't have to wait to be seen. So stop doubting yourself. Okay, Aries, you're being asked to stop doubting yourself. So what type of unhealthy attachment that is I just don't understand why you want to keep giving up yourself freely. The unhealthy attachment when it comes to self, when it comes to you, Aries, and this is your energy, Aries, even though I'm referencing off of the 8 of air, self is your house, Aries. Self, the first house is all about self. Give me some self-awareness messages on why Aries is coming off as so cold. Give me some, thank you. As much as I want to go against what this word says, I want to say arrogant, and that is not what it is. Ignorant. What was the question that I just asked? Yeah, you have to stop. You need to stop doubting yourself. And I can't recall what the question was, but with this ignorant, why you're so cold. So you'll be getting in this unhealthy attachment is the fact that you get in your own way. You need to change environments. Because if you're not a cold person, the environment that you're in, it's coming off as if you're cold. And that's not the case. You're being read wrong. Because in this ignorant, I don't see the word ignorant. I see arrogant. Clarify ignorant, please. Clarify ignorant. I am who God says I am. Yeah, you need to change environments, because when it comes to you, you have outgrown, or you just don't belong. Don't force yourself to belong. When it comes to growth, you will question everything moving forward. Why am I here? Why am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my time? Should I move? Should I transfer? Should I apply? Should I be still? Should I say no? Should I decline? When it comes to you, Aries, sometimes outgrowing a situation can dumb you down. And it's deeper than adapting. The fact that you're coming off as cold, just change your clothes. Get out, you know, it's time to get warm. What can you do that will warm your heart again? What can you do that will position you with a tender, loving care that you can provide yourself, where no one has to be concerned about you, or where you don't have to keep putting the care that you have for yourself to the side? You have responsibilities, and the responsibilities that you are willing to choose and to accept at this time, Aries, your growth is what's going to bring in the warmth in your life again. All right. What other messages do we have for Aries? Give me some I am messages for Aries, please. I need to see what. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. What are the unhealthy attachments? That's what we'll do. I'll use this for every zodiac sign, the remaining zodiac signs. Let's just get straight to the point. There's no need to. I just want to make sure that we get everything. You know, what is it that Aries is refusing to see when it comes to the Aries unhealthy attachments? Fear. Waiting for direction, just like I said. On the head side of the coin, on the flip side of the coin, someone's in the way. And so you need to detach from fear. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you fear is not real, because fear has been created in your situation. Either you fear yourself, or you feel fear that someone's going to betray you, or you are fearing the unknown. I don't know why you're treading lightly, Aries. Uh, there is this saying where when you see a person, when it's hot outside, and the reason why I want to address this, because not everyone is the resulting of what I'm about to say. And what I'm about to say is, they say that if it's hot outside and if someone is wearing hot clothes, covered up, and it's already hot, they are insecure. And that's not true. Some people are in fitness and they just like to be hot, or some people are cold-blooded and they like to stay, warm. But on the outer surface of being in a hot environment and wearing warm clothes that's supposed to warm you up, On the outer surface, yes, there's insecurities. What does that mean? Are you willing to admit that you have an insecurity, Aries? Or are you truly coming off as if you are afraid of something that in reality you're not afraid of? All right, when it comes to fear, it says face your darkness, Aries. It's the only way to find the guiding light. Tell me more about this fear, please. I want to know. Tell me more about this fear for Aries. Practice gratitude. So you're cold, Aries. When you're ready to face what has made you become a cold person, it's giving me the cold of heart energy. You know, your heart is cold, and you may be picky when it comes to allowing people to serve you, cup energy. It says practice gratitude, appreciation, thankfulness, contentment, and joy. Aries, if you're not in the mood, you're not in the mood. That's understandable, but is it communicated? Sometimes people can't handle detachment. And maybe, Aries, you see the unhealthy attachment and you're trying to teach someone how to accept that you either it's accepting your space or accepting that when you detach, you don't want to be chased. But I'm misguided to tell you that, but that's not what I see. I see you're coming off as cold and you don't have to be. So I see you in regards to yourself. You have outgrown, okay, you've matured in a way. And this is the opportunity for you to explore that maturity that you've gained. Okay. And you are settling, Aries. And if you continue to settle in this energy, limit yourself. You will continue to be a cold person. And then what's going to happen, Aries, is your coldness is going to be contagious. It's going to trickle down. So those who come with a warm heart and those who are good people, it's like you become this cold person and then you create your cold mini-me's. So those who you care about, Aries, will then become cold too. So if this has to do with any type of disagreement, it can be resolved. When it comes down to getting over whoever was in the way, whoever was the person that was in the way, and you had the opportunity to communicate to them, but you chose not to. and you are disappointed or upset or you have detached from them, if you are still wanting that connection, just understand that this person is never going to look at you as a mutual respect. You will always be under them in their eyes. And I don't know if this is an older person who's just stuck in their own ways, or this is someone, or if it's you that's mature, and you're trying to teach someone to grow up, and unfortunately it's like you don't want to walk away from someone dear to go experience life the way you want to. You can't take them with you type energy. Can you train them? Yes, you can. But Aries, you would have to accept them for who they are. So the unhealthy attachment here that I see amongst a person, or just people in general, the head side of the coin, I see that you treat people as they are beneath you. The tail end of the coin, and I'm not knocking you, that's your business. All I'm here is to show up for you, so I can let you know what your unhealthy attachment is. And right now we're focused on self, but unfortunately we have discussions of people attached to. So the head end of the coin of what I see here is you are ready but have not done it yet to attach from people who treat you that you are beneath them. And this beneath energy, it doesn't feel like, the bottom of the gum on someone's shoe. No, it means the respect your elders, or someone, it just, maybe someone could be younger than the other person, but the person that is younger is more mature, and they treat the older person as if they are the child. There's so many dynamics here, and I'm trying not to generalize your session, Aries. There is an ending, which will be a transformation. What side of who receives the transformation is undetermined, because either you're going to continue to settle to allow someone to control you. But let's get back to self. I'm trying. It's just very complicated here. It's complicated, and the reason why it's complicated is because there's no force. Nothing is being forced here. And so being cold, or feeling like, I'll say that someone is cold towards you, and you're well prepared to deal with how cold they are to you. And there's no communication, and you're being asked to speak. Give me some words of advice here. Abundance, peace, and balance. The bottom of the deck is patience. When it comes to making a choice, there's a lot of Hierophant energy that I'm tapping into here. And the Hierophant energy, let me show you what the Hierophant energy looks like, and I will read the Hierophant to you, Aries, because I don't want to stick into this fear, because like I said, fear is not real, but fear has been created here on your behalf. Fear has been created, and since that's like, let's just say the monster under the bed is real. This is what this is. The monster under the bed is real. And this monster is a person. It's not an imaginary friend. And I see an Aries here, where there's an Aries here, and I just want to get this out of the way. Helping a person that is older than you will be beneficial for you. It will bring peace into your life. This person may not be able to communicate that they want you to forgive them. Okay. Why am I? Oh, hair bump. My goodness gracious. I wanted to show you because there's heavy Hierophant energy in this spread. Hierophant energy is about tradition, belief system, learning, education, marriage, marital. I'm trying to find it. That's why I shuffled to see what's behind it and what's before it. Let's see. All right, here it is. All right, you have the devil behind the Hierophant, and yeah, it's someone controlling. And, you know, you've given them so much power. It's a respect thing. Others of you, this has to do with you needing to, you know, release someone or, you know, treat them better. This looks like someone's elderly care or something. And I'm not getting it off of this because this person's hand has no wrinkles. I feel like this is the same person, the self. This is their younger age and their adult age. The tradition, you see the material of the winter clothing. And just so you know, the winter stuff came from the Eight of Air. But the extended, there's the tradition, the same, the quality of this wool, right? This being the same person, they have still aspects of when it comes to shelter and TLC that they've received by their guardians, because if they pick this out, then they have wonderful taste. But there's tradition there. Hierophant energy there. This is where it becomes complicated. You're needing freedom. That's what you're needing, Aries. You are needing freedom at this time. And you are waiting for the directions to access that freedom. And you have to understand that, Aries, no one is blocking you. Well, there is someone. This could be someone else's source, you know, giving you all the reasons why you can't stay. You got to let this person go, Aries. Whoever this is a whole new message. Whoever that doesn't want you to stay, they made it very clear in so many ways. And you have to let them go. That's unhealthy attachment, Aries. Is the fact that you are trying to show someone it's not about staying, it's about teaching them this cup energy. You care about someone very deeply, and they're not holding you back. You're choosing. That's a message I got for you, Aries, as a side note. Moving forward, Aries, when it comes to an unhealthy attachment, you have a growth here, but you have to stop creating fear. Fear is not real, but you keep creating it. I don't know how you do it, but you're doing it. And when it comes to creating the monster that is real, this person has no control over you. You're on the other side. You're not entrapped. All you got to do is turn around and go towards the sun. Nothing is holding you back. Whoever this is, they don't see that abundance and peace and balance is ahead. They're stuck in the shadows. They're comfortable in who they are, and they're only going to give you so much to keep you to continue to reel you to stay. Someone knows that they have to let you go, Aries. Okay, just so you know, let's pull another spread, Aries. What else? Oh, I am messages. Give me some I am messages for Aries in regards to Aries unhealthy attachments. Who, Militia Slayer wanted some free stuff? This is a professional channel, you know that, right? Moving forward. I am message regarding Aries unhealthy attachments, please. Thank you. Shining light and being true. So you have fire energy here. I got some fire energy here. Is the Fool Gemini? Let me see. Just one moment. I'm trying to see who is the Fool. What zodiac sign is the Fool? The Fool is air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So is it all three? But anywho, air signs, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, and then we have fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Aries, that's you. When it comes to having an attachment to someone, Aries, why you are attached to them is because you like that this person is truly who they are, and they are a star. Why you don't like that, I don't know. Or why you're overly consumed by this person. I won't be nosy, but what I will say is it's become unhealthy as how much you zoom in on this person. Okay, let's go ahead and pull another spread. Positive thinking, yeah. So you don't, whoever this is, you don't like them, but you like them. It's a love-hate situation. Let go of the hate, Aries. Whatever it is that you don't, I think what it is that you don't hate this person. You hate yourself. But instead of admitting that you hate yourself, you hate the person because the person's operating in how you want to be. But you know, if you can teach them how to operate like you, they'll be where you will be. But that's where the hate comes in. So Aries, when are you going to admit it that you're in love with this person? Let's start there. Now, continue to keep your distance. That would be the best bet for you. But if you're wanting to be a good person in this person's life, well, then what you have to do is to remove the hate about yourself. You don't have to go to this person and explain why you were the way you were. Just start anew. When it comes to positive thinking, Aries, it says, my life is full of small patches of light. I direct my thoughts to that which brings me well-being. I place what is weighty for me into the hands of the universe. Little by little, the light awakens my being, and I find serenity. Things you cannot change, and I'm willing to accept them. Living. Would this person accept? Would this person accept Aries? Would this person accept Aries? I'm going to ask that. Then I want to know if this person will want to know why. Would this person accept Aries? Divine intervention, time of reflection. This person is going to accept you. Now, Would this person want to know why? Honesty and truth. The person already knows. So that's the thing. Wherever this person is, you are them and they are you. Did you already know that, Pisces? But anywho, if you wanted to know, that's that. Give me another spread for Aries in regards to unhealthy attachments, please. I'm going to use another deck, a different deck. I want to take a look at your shadow energy, Aries, when it comes to unhealthy attachments. What's going on with Aries shadow energy? What's going on with Aries shadow energy with these unhealthy attachment or attachment? It's attachment. Uh-huh. Thank you. What you don't see. All right. So you have the Seven of Wands here. This is fear. Nothing is restraining you, but you need direction. And then you have this Eight of Pentacles. This is that person. Aries. There is an Aries here that's in love. It's one of those fairy tales that never was told. The fairy tale that was told, but if it was told, everyone finally gets the real truth, the story of a fairy tale. Anywho, moving forward, that's that part. What is it that Aries does not see? The Ace of Swords and the Five of Wands in reverse, which is good. The Five of Wands, the confrontation with self. All right. Yeah, you're lying to yourself. You're refusing to see the truth, but you're no longer in battle when it comes to the truth or the lie. When it comes to your shadow energy, I don't know what happened in the dark, Pisces. It looks like a lot of stuff has happened in the past that is not so good, and you're trying to find a way out or whatever, and it just feels like you know who this scapegoat is, and I think this is that person. You're trying to figure out how to get to this person, and it said that it's the divine intervention. It said that the person will be open to you, and when it comes down to if they're wanting to know about the past, they, like I said, this person saw you before you saw before this person saw you before you saw this person. It's like you are them and they are you. I don't know how to explain that. It's your divine counterpart. I'll say that before I get mad. Shoot, Aries, you remember your self-awareness came out. It said ignorant. So whatever you've done in the past was very ignorant, or you find ignorant people to take from them in some type of way. That's wand energy. That was wand energy. And give me the direct message from the Hierophant, and then we'll pull an overall. I want to yeah, Hierophant. Let me find it. Hierophant energy. Here it is. Well, Aries, there's some good news. I'm not able to tell you the good news, but that is a spoiler alert. It's some good news coming through. And when it comes to the Hierophant, it says hold on. It says you've lost control and you've been seeking more flexibility, even if that means the new approach is totally unconventional. You may be defying social norms and questioning traditions. And that's how the beginning of your spread even started in the session. Now, overall outcome, please. 10 of Wands. When I finish all 12 zodiac signs, Aries, you're included, I will post in the comments exactly pinpointing the unhealthy attachments. I'm going to go over everything so I can get a more in-depth, because when I'm channeling, and I need to work on, it's like when it's coming, I'm trying to get it all out at once, and it's impossible. I only have one tongue, and I need to learn to be more gentle with my tongue. And maybe that's why I'm always exhausted, is because I'm trying to force everything out and I only have one tongue. Anywho, outcome is the 10 of Wands. Didn't I tell you something good? Yes. So it says this is the outcome. All right. Just letting you know. Stop taking the weight out of the, it says stop taking the weight of the world on your shoulders and learn to delegate. Share the work you're feeling, the beginning stages of burnout. So invest in your mental health. The 10 of Wands may also be telling you that now is a good time to purge, declutter, simplify your life, and find a benefit from better organization. All right, people, places, or things, environment. And it's for, like I said, Aries, some of you are in environments that you don't need to be in. And, anywho, if you do those things, right, if you're able to be successful, the 10 of Wands shows favors, and you will have unconsciously and consciously taken on an extra responsibility. But know that blood, sweat, and tears that you put in, it will pay off, even if you reach the pinnacle of a goal that you have set or will set, Aries. All right. You have a lot of attachment, Aries, messages that came through. Yeah. Give me a self-care message for Aries. Thank you. You have decisions coming inverted. You got to get out of your way, Aries. It may not be today, but the fact of acknowledging is a good thing. When it comes to a person, you're going to have to be patient with them, which came out with your word of advice. It was patience. Let me see if it's still there. Yeah, it came like this. That's how it was. Patience. And then you have abundance, peace, and balance. You have to accept someone that's controlling the way they are, because if you don't speak up, okay, or if you don't go on with your life, they're preventing you from moving forward. I don't see you becoming a cold person. It's just, there's always going to be a disagreement. There's, you're beneath this person. This person is stuck in their ways. When it comes to life, you got to get out of thinking that life is not fair, Aries. I love you, Aries. Don't forget, love is kind. Oh, when it comes to self-care, sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. Aries. That is your overall message when it comes to self. So get your unhealthy attachment is getting over the need of always needing to be right. Some of you is to stop passing judgment on others. You have an unhealthy attachment of your perception of people. Anywho, sometimes, Aries, the best decision is no decision at all. I hope that will resonate with you. The top of the deck is invitation. I honestly believe that that will be your transformation, a transformation moment for you, Aries. When you allow divine to make the choice for you and getting out of self. So grounding is needed. Understanding that someone could be in the way, whether that's you or someone else. And, really navigating on how you feel about someone controlling you, or how do you feel about, the respect that you have for someone, that you've allowed them to feel that they have control, and now you're trying to navigate on how to gain that power back without being disrespectful. When it comes to your direction, okay, what the unhealthy attachment that you need to detach from when it comes to your directions, okay, is detaching from creating fear. All right. And that's something that you do not see. And it says, face your darkness, Aries. It's the only way to find the guiding light. Okay. All right. Don't forget love is kind, Aries. And don't forget that love is gentle. We practice healthy love here. Either than that, until we meet again. Without all further ado, till we meet again. Yes, I think I like it that way better.